A vigil tonight in Sturbridge will honor the life of Maddilyn Burgess and bring awareness to domestic violence. The 28-year-old was found dead in her ex-boyfriend's trunk earlier this year. Our Chandler Walsh joins us now to explain how her family is trying to help other victims of violence. Chandler?
Olivia, the Sturbridge woman's parents say she was a fantastic daughter, sister, and friend, and was always caring for others with a smile on her face. They've set up the Maddilyn Rose Memorial Foundation to raise money in her honor and help others. On August 9th, Maddilyn Burgess was murdered by her ex-boyfriend.
3 months since Maddilyn was taken from us.
Her parents are coping by taking the tragedy and using Maddilyn's story to increase awareness about domestic violence. They say they never expected it to be what killed their vibrant daughter.
Her eyes, remarkably beautiful, and they just pop right out at you. You know, she's just a very beautiful girl inside and out.
Bill Burgess says Maddilyn's ex-boyfriend isolated her from family, mentally and physically abusing her. She at one point had an emergency restraining order put into effect.
She dropped the restraining order and just got all of her belongings and said, "That's it, I'm all done." A couple of weeks later, she gets text messages, she gets phone calls.
Maddilyn was ultimately beaten to death. Police found her body in her ex-boyfriend's trunk on a main highway before he killed himself. Her mom, Cindy Perla, says like most abuse victims, Maddilyn tried to leave several times.
And several times she went back. And each time it got progressively worse.
The YWCA offers counseling and advocacy for women who are victims of abuse. Supervisor Tara Heward says the most important thing for victims is to remember it's not their fault.
Remember that you can't change anybody else, and there are resources out there.
Maddilyn's parents are working to increase resources for victims of domestic abuse in southern Worcester County. They're also raising money to open a shelter for women.
We want to call Maddie's house, that people would have a place to go to.
Burgess and Perla are holding a vigil to honor Maddilyn and other victims of domestic violence on the Sturbridge Common until 8 p.m. tonight. The YWCA is encouraging victims to reach out for help. Chandler Walsh, Worcester News Tonight.